Section 3, let's go.
All right, so take a look here at section 3. Now we're going to describe the data and what it means in our box and whisker plot. The I do question says which statement best describes the data shown in the box and whisker plot. So let's take a look here. I see each of my answer choices talk about a percentage. So the first thing I'm going to do is annotate my box and whisker plot. I'm going to annotate that each section is worth 25%. It doesn't matter how big or how small it is. Every section's always 25%. It's a quarter of the data. That's why we call them quartiles that we would divide it into. So even though this one's small, it's still 25% of my data points. 25% of my data points. Now that I've annotated this, I'm going to evaluate my answer choices. Let's see. A says that the percentage of people who read between 1 and 3 magazines, let's see, that would be here between 1 and 3 because this is counting by ones, is the same as the percentage of people who read between 3 and 7. Well, between 1 and 3, I see that that's 25% of people. So I'm going to annotate 25% right here and underline 1 and 3. Is the same as the percentage of people who read between 3 and, let's see, 7 would be here. When I look between 3 and 7, I see that that's 25 plus 25. That's 50% of my data points. 25% and 50% are not the same. So these are not equal. So I'm going to cross out answer choice A. Let's look at answer choice B. The percentage of people who read between 3 and 5 magazines, between 3 and 5, let's see, that looks like it's 25% between 3 and 5. So I'm going to annotate that this is 25%, is the same as the percentage of people who read between 5 and 7. Between 5 and 7, I also have 25%. 25% is the same as 25%. B is my correct answer. Of course, I'd go through my other answer choices quickly. This one says between 1 and 3. Let's see, between 1 and 3 is 25%. And it says this one is greater than the number of people who read between 7 and 8. Well, between 7 and 8 is also 25%. So that's not greater than. Now it says between 7 and 8. I just found, sorry, this is getting shaky. 25% was between 7 and 8 is less than the percentage of people who read between 5 and 7. Between 5 and 7 is also 25%. So that's not less than. I can cross out answer choice D. B is my correct answer. Always start by annotating each section's 25%, then evaluate and annotate your statements.